Hello there everyone and welcome back to Top 10 for a new video on the 2024 Cannes Film Festival, and welcome back to all the fashion lovers because we are speaking about fashion. So Cannes 2024 is actually in full swing and we're here to break down the best and worst looks from week one, which has come to a close. Now we've got some really stunning hits and some shocking misses. It's like the ones that have left us there, like with a bit of a head scratching our heads because you just don't understand why, but we'll get into that in a bit. Anyway, we've got it all covered for you. And hey, if you're interested in the fabulous and not so fabulous from the opening night, don't forget to check out my review from a few days ago. But now let's dive into the glitz and glamour of week one of the Cannes Film Festival from 2024. Day 2 was the Furiosa, a Mad Max saga film evening. And very honestly, the stunner from day 2 was absolutely Naomi Campbell in Chanel vintage. She wore this 1996 dress that she wore for the autumn winter 1996-97 collection from Chanel by Karl Lagerfeld, and I was swooning here when I saw her. So it's like her vote here is 5 plus, endless pluses for her. Amazing. The next one up is Anya Taylor-Joy in Dior. Now, she looks regal, but it's kind of flat here. I felt no emotions. And for those of you who actually said that Meryl Streep should not wear white because of her skin tone, well, I think that really this one is a case of where the dress probably is not the best possible choice for the skin tone. I'm not 100% sure, but it looks like she blends in from top to toe. But anyway, the jewels are absolutely stunning. Tiffany, of course. My jaws have dropped and I haven't been able to close them yet when I saw those jewels. Overall, my vote for the dress, the styling, the jewels and everything is 3. If you like our videos, please remember to like, share and comment. It's not a biggie for you, but it is actually super important for us. And also subscribe to our channel and hit that bell so that you don't miss any of our new videos. And if you do want to support us and you do want us to continue producing our videos, it would be a great help if you actually hit the super thanks button that's right below the video, and we'd be very grateful for that. Now let's carry on with the evening 2 fashion review. Greta Gerwig in Giorgio Armani Privé. Very honestly, she's taken the role of the president of the jury as a very serious fashion matter, and we're very grateful for that. This is an example of a perfect red dress on a red carpet. This is like, wow. And please, let's all note the Chopard necklace that she's wearing, and this is a 4.5 from my point of view. Elsa and Chris, both in Giorgio Armani. What can we say here? They're just awesome. They're beautifully dressed. So it's like, well played to Giorgio Armani. This is another good one, and my vote for the 2 of them is 4. Aria Hargate again in Giorgio Armani, and it actually felt to me that Giorgio Armani actually wanted to win them all here. Like the fashion designer star of the evening is Giorgio Armani. Anyway, the styling and the accessories look absolutely perfect. The Boucheron necklace is like a wow. My vote for this one is a 4.5. She looks absolutely stunning. Sabrina in Fendi Couture. Now, like, what's going on with the color and I mean, like, the sparkle? I really like it. Really, I like it. The color, the sparkle, I like it. What I'm really not sure about is the sleeve that actually becomes a train in this dress, and there is this visible seam on the front of the dress, and it makes me feel like there was a sort of a mismatch of the two pieces of the fabric that were not put together correctly from the point of view of the color pattern. I don't know, there's something kind of slightly wrong there, but overall I like it. I like where this dress is coming from, so from my point of view this is a 3. Eva Green in Balmain. She's also on the jury this year, but she is an example of a person who's not yet gotten the gist of flawless jury dressing. So not. And it's like, someone please help her. This is a 2. It's all wrong. The dress, the hair, no, absolutely. And speaking about all wrong, the next person up is Victoria. I don't even know where to begin on this dress. The color, the slit, the top part, the bottom part, I mean, nothing's right there. My vote is 1 because I actually want to be kind. It's like an encouragement for trying. Probably it's a 0.5, very honestly. And now another one. I mean, he just looks so good. Why is he pulling out all these horrible, dreadful looks? Rai Chada in Loire. More than a jacket, he looks like a turtle carrying around a hard shell. I'm sorry about this. I really love turtles, but this one here, I mean, it just doesn't look good on him. It's a 1 from my point of view. Elena Lenina. What the hell is this thing? I mean, I get that at Cannes you actually want to try and make an impression, and if this is what she was aiming for with this dress, she definitely did make an impression. Unfortunately, not a good one. This is a 0 for me. It's horrible. Qian Hui, the name is of course pronounced totally incorrectly, but hey. So this is a very peculiar take on the bridal look from my point of view. It's just so peculiar that it's really a no, vote 1. Now, Romane Bertrand. Too much of everything here. I mean, we get it. She's absolutely beautiful, but come on, seriously? What's that thing? What's that thing? This is a 0.5 only because she's beautiful. And as you can see, beauty can't pull everything off. Moving on to Cindy Bruna. This is actually one of those outfits that you can apply the rule of the 5 W's. It's like who, what, when, where, and why. And especially why. We don't even know how to answer that. And the vote is 1. Only because those Chopard earrings that she's wearing are aptly something. Blanca Blanco. This is clearly a tribute to the French flag, as you can see. The colors are all there, the red, the blue, the white. I'm not sure this is the best tribute to the French flag that we could see. We could have probably all done without, and this is a 1. Kiddy Smile. This is the last one we're reviewing from day 2, and thank goodness this is the last one. This is another one of those nicely understated looks. I mean, if you want to go unnoticed on the red carpet at Cannes, this is exactly what you've got to wear. And another one who's made an impression here for all the wrong reasons, a nice 0. Day 3 was Megalopolis Film Day. And I want to start off with a dress I really kind of liked. It's a controversial look. I loved the accessories. Well, let me tell you who that is, so that in the meantime you can form your opinion about it. We're speaking about Aubrey Plaza. I like this dress. There is something very interesting to it. I love the accessories that she wore with it. The emerald green works perfectly with this dress. I really liked it. To me, it's like 3.5, maybe even a 4, but let's say that 3.5 is all there. Adam in Burberry. How can you object to that? He looks very well put together, so from my point of view, that's a 4. And back to our president of the 2024 jury, Greta Gerwig, and I think that she has hit another one perfectly. This dress is really very good, looks good on her. My only objection is that maybe she went a bit too heavy on the jewels, so my overall vote is 3. Aishwarya Rai. I really love her. She is absolutely beautiful and stunning, but I mean, I love her movies. I've seen many. Her beauty is really stunning, but we're not speaking about the beauty here. We're actually looking at the dress, and the dress is another one of those why? It looks like one of those like Versailles tables, very long, all set for a dinner of 100 people, and you've got everything on that dinner table, and that's more or less what her train looks like here. So from my point of view, this is a 2. Gesult in Christian Dior. One word, amazing. My rating, 4.5. Just amazing. And now, while I was not impressed with Anya Taylor-Joy on the red carpet because of the whole color, skin tone and everything going on with that dress, I was impressed with her photo call ensemble. So this is not a red carpet, it's a photo call, but I could not help myself put this one in, because when I saw that, I thought dashing. It's like a 4 to me. Mariah Hargate. This one, I mean, she had done so well on night 2. Well, at least she's wearing underwear. Let's say that this is the only thing I'll say about this dress. I don't even know how to rate this one. I'll just leave it to you. But it's very low. Very low. Farina Opoku. Now, why would you do that to yourself? This dress is just so not flattering from so many points of view. I don't even know where to begin. This is like a 0.5 to me. The next one up is Alton Mason, and I would say not bad. The only thing is that I can't keep looking at it for too long because otherwise I get dizzy, but overall not bad. From my point of view, this is a 3. Now the next one up, I actually included it. It's Hande Ercel in Balmain, and when I looked at this dress, I thought, okay, you know where, when you're actually going out and you're thinking, where am I going to put my smartphone? Because smartphones are actually becoming awfully big these days. And that's the kind of dress you want to have. When you don't know where to put your smartphone, you can probably put it in that huge like pockets or skirt, whatever those are. But I mean, the dress isn't that bad and the styling is perfect. So from my point of view, this is a 2.5. Edith Bowman. I don't know if it's the lines, it's the color, it's the fitting. It's just so not flattering, really so not flattering. So from my point of view, this is a 1, maybe even a 0.5. And now our favorite, Lady Victoria. Someone please stop her. Someone please stop her. I thought she was not too bad this year, but now, I mean, please stop her. This is a 0.5 for her. Teyana Taylor. Oh boy. I'm not particularly fond of animal prints or whatever this is. I don't even know exactly what this looks like. The only thing I will say is that whatever this is, it's a 1, only because she's absolutely stunning. Now we move on to evening number 4 with the red carpet with Emma Stone, because this is the soiree that was dedicated to the movie Kinds of Kindness, where she is the star. Now, let's move on to my personal fashion review. Of course, this is my fashion review. It's my personal taste. We're having some fun, and I know that some of you actually disagree. Some of you agree with me. I'm really curious to know what you actually think about all these looks. So write in the comments here below. I'm very curious to know if you agree or disagree, your different views. This is fashion, and it's really a matter of personal taste, and we're just having some good fun here. So let's move on now to Emma Stone. Look at that. I mean, the only negative note about this is the hairstyling. I'm not really sure about that. I would have probably done something different with the hair, but the rest is just so perfect that this is a big fat 5 stars for Emma. Bravo for this. Next one up is Uma. Uma is an example of how you can actually play very well the bridal look, because this is kind of sort of a bridal look here, but the vote here is like 4. It's just so well put together. It's definitely a 4. Richard Gere is our next one, and he is living proof of the concept that wines do get better when they age. Look at that. I mean, he's just so elegant. I can't say anything more about this one. Just say I love it, and it's a 4. Alejandra Silva. For those who don't know this is Richard Gere's wife, and I get they're very private. They probably could have walked the red carpet together here, but anyhow. The dress, it's like, yeah, but no, those embroidered pink flowers. For me, this is a 2.5. Let's move on to Nicolas Cage. He is wearing Ermenegildo Zegna, which normally is a guarantee for men, but there is something weird about how this one fits here. The trousers look too baggy at the bottom, and the sleeves actually look too short. So, well, I do appreciate the elegance, and I appreciate the suit and the guy in the suit. Overall, this is a 2.5, no more than that, because the fitting is a little weird. Kirsten Dunst. Now, this is pure class, and it's an example of how an all-black outfit, an all-black dress can be wonderful and not boring at all. Next one up is Demi Moore. She just looks radiant in this dress. She is beautiful. I love, love, love those Chopard earrings. The dress is detailed, but it's not the kind of thing that when you look at it, you think, well, this is too much, because it's a column dress. Had it been like one of those fluffy dresses in the bottom part, I would have said, oh no, that's too much, but this one is just perfect. I love the neckline, and my vote for this one is a nice 3.5. Well done. Lily Gladstone. Now, the color and the cut are so not flattering here. I don't know why she decided to wear this, but it's just wrong for her. It's a 2 from my point of view. Margaret in Chanel. The only thing I've got to say about this one, I mean, I don't particularly like it, but as I said, this is personal taste. The negative note is the sandals. I mean, why would you wear black? Can someone please explain the black sandals with this dress? From my point of view, it's no more than a 2.5. Hunter Schafer. I mean, dress, not 100% sure about the color. I like it. The color looks like some sort of melted metal to me, but the Chopard jewels are amazing and she is beautiful. So overall, this is a 3 from my point of view. I just can't give her more because that color, the fabric effect, I really don't like it. Let's move on to Paz Vega. This one I really like. I will tell you immediately that for me, this is a 4.5. I love everything about this dress. The upper and the lower parts, they're both perfect. The styling is absolutely perfect, and the Messika jewels are absolutely something. So a very high rating from my point of view. I loved this ensemble. Eva Green, however, can someone please help her, or maybe just tell her that it's really high time to change the stylist, because her clothes at Cannes 2024 are just not working, and this is a 1. Elena Lenina, again, I don't know why, but she probably has mistaken the century she's living in. She is perfect for an invitation to a ball, possibly in the 19th century. Everything, the gown and the hair, it screams 19th century. So this is a 0.5 for her. Before we move on to Eva Longoria, she's wearing Elisab here. I really don't like that. This is a personal taste, the overexposed boobs, but other than that, I must say that the dress is, the gown is really very nice. There is nothing wrong about it. She pulls it off perfectly, and it's a 2.5 to me. Now, Aishwarya Rai. As I said, I love her, and I know that some commentators said that this dress was absolutely stunning. To me, she just, when I saw her walking with that dress, I just thought that she looked like an Easter egg. I am sorry, but this is a perfect Easter egg wrapping. And to me, this is a 1 only because she is always beautiful. Kylie Verzosa, surely you don't go unnoticed with that thing on, and when I saw it, it just reminded me of a very, very posh high-vis vest. So overall, my vote for the Kylie is 2. Maria, can please someone explain this one to me? I just really don't get it. I just don't understand how it's made. I don't understand anything about this dress. To me, it's a 1, but please, if someone understands it, please explain it in the comments here below, because I really, really don't. Our Lady Victoria. This, when I saw it, I thought, I must have seen this on an ice skater. This is an ice skating costume. This is definitely not a red carpet gown, Lady Victoria. So you get your nice 0, of which I'm sure you're very proud of, because you actually seem to really want all those 0s with the ensembles that you put together for the Cannes Film Festivals, because even last year was a bit of a nightmare. Maryam Touzani is, my another one of our 0s for this evening. It's a bit of everything here that's just wrong. The neckline, the jewels, that belt, the skirt, and since the stylist probably thought that it was not enough, they just decided to throw in those little black gloves, and it's just all wrong. Sorry about that. Evening number 5. The stars of the day were Selena Gomez, Zoe Saldana, and Carla Bruni, but especially the big star was Cate Blanchett. Not only because she's one of my big favorites, but I think that she pulled out an outfit that was absolutely gorgeous. Anyway, the film for evening number 5 was Emilia Perez, and the looks were all amazing. And let's move on to our review for this night. So Cate Blanchett, as I said, 5. She's a vision, the woman, the dress, the styling. What else can you add? You just say 5 and you just say perfection. And you move on to Gaia Weiss. I really like this one. This one is an example, so please, ladies, make notes here. This is an example of how you can do sexy without being vulgar. This is sexy, but this is a nice sexy. Is one you just can't take your eyes off because she just looks so good in that dress. This is how you do it, and that's a 4. Stefaniya Makarova. Now, is this a dress? I mean, is there a dress at all on this lady? I don't even know exactly what I'm rating, but whatever I'm rating here, this is no more than a 0.5 to me. And if anyone, by the way, can see the dress on her, let me know in the comments below, because I really can't see the dress. I think that it's just some appliques on her body here and there, probably. The next one up is Selena Gomez in Saint Laurent. She kind of erred on the safe side with this dress. Please note the Bulgari jewels that are really something. So it's like, it's nothing new, it's nothing groundbreaking, but it just looks so good on her. I mean, I like it. So from my point of view, this is a 4. Miss Carla Bruni. She is wonderful, breathtaking, absolutely stunning in that dress. She is wearing Celine here. 4.5 is my very high mark for her. She is amazing. The Chopard jewels are beautiful. She was beautiful back then when she was on the runway, and she is absolutely beautiful even now. The next one we're reviewing is Eva Green in Chanel, and I must say that while I'm still not impressed by her look, at least it is such an improvement compared to the other nights she walked the red carpet in Cannes that I must say I was almost amazed. So my vote is 2.5, and please note the rings and the Chopard bracelets here. They're really something. Let's move on to Zoe and Edgar, both wearing Saint Laurent. Now, Zoe, if you actually remove the horrible overskirt with those gigantic bows and that color that I don't really know exactly what it is, that's perfect, but you really have to remove that overskirt. And for Edgar, what the hell is the red in the jacket? I mean, I do like the pop of color in general, but this one here, I just don't understand it. It's just, it looks misplaced. It looks like he thought, oh shit, I forgot something, and this is the first thing that I actually found in my closet and just put it in the jacket. I really think it's a no. So from my point of view, Zoe is a 2, especially because the Boucheron necklace is absolutely fantastic, while Edgar is a 1.5. Salma Hayek is wearing Balenciaga, and the focus is probably more on the Boucheron jewels than the actual dress, which I kind of like. I'm not really sure about the hair with that dress. Probably an updo would have worked better with this particular dress. So it's a 2.5 from my point of view. And we move on to the second Eva Longoria red carpet. And while the first one I really liked, I really don't like this one. It's so old Hollywood here, and the color kind of looks good on her, but there's nothing right about this dress. So from my point of view, it's just a 1. And the next person we're reviewing is Our Lady Victoria. You can always rely on her, meaning that she never fails in dishing out the horrible looks at Cannes. And this one is really horrible. So this is a nice 0 for Lady Victoria. And the next one up is another 0. Danielle Marcan. This is a lot of everything, and a lot of everything very, very wrong here. The next person we're reviewing is Nichapat Suphap. I'm sure that the pronunciation is all wrong, but you're going to have to live with that, unfortunately. And she's not just as bad as Lady Victoria, but she's actually trying very, very hard to get to that level of horrible. So she is probably succeeding in the mission. So from my point of view, she is a nice 0 for this look. Shanina Shaikh here. I mean, it's nothing new, it's not bad. Elisabetta Franchi dress, it's a 2.5 from my point of view, no more than that. And then of course we have Tarina Patel in this thing. I called it a thing because it's not even a dress. It's almost scary to me, that thing. So this is a 0. I'm sorry, but this is a 0. And then, of course, we have another 0 coming up from Bree Runway. And she was really trying a little too hard here. And this is not about my dislike of the animal print. It's just hardly a dress, and it completely lacks style. The slit, the neckline, the cutouts, it's a lot, and really way too much. She looks like she's ready for Coachella, probably not even that. So it's a big fat 0, this one. Diipa Khosla. Oh, what's that thing? Another 0. So we finish off evening number 5 with some nice 0. And finally, we move on to evening number 6, which is basically the end of week number 1 of the 2024 Cannes Film Festival. And evening number 6 was Kevin Costner presenting his last film, Horizon: An American Saga. And he was accompanied on the red carpet by Sienna Miller, Ella Hunt, and Abbey Lee. So let's move on to reviewing the top and worst looks from the night. Demi Moore is wearing Schiaparelli here, and what can I say? From my point of view, this is perfect. 5 for Demi. Margaret, however, in Chanel Couture, vintage is fine, but this is so vintage, it just looks like it's completely out of style, and this is a 1 from my point of view. Rosie Huntington-Whiteley in Victoria Beckham. She never fails to impress me at Cannes. This is not one of my favorite Rosie outfits, but I think that she actually looks good in this. The only objection I have here is probably a bit less of boob squeeze next time, but from my point of view, this is like a 3.5. Next one up is Carla Bruni wearing Saint Laurent. And when you've got class, you've got class, and this is what she looked like. And this is a 3.5 for Carla. Now, Julianne Moore, I normally really like her, and I think that what she does, which is the combo between the redhead and the green, normally works perfectly. This time, it's not just so flawless and perfect. I really don't like all those wrinkles on the dress. She could have tried a little harder here. So from my point of view, this is like a nah, not really, 2.5. Michelle in Bottega Veneta. Now, Bottega Veneta normally I really like. It's normally classy, understated. I really normally like it. And when I saw this, I couldn't actually believe it was a Bottega Veneta design. Is the bottom or the top worse in this dress? I really can't say. The only thing that I can say is 1.5 and moving on. Isabel Huppert in Balenciaga. Now this one really took my breath away. My reaction was more or less the same I had when I saw Naomi Campbell walking out on the second night with that vintage dress. Well, this is another one of those wow reactions, and this is a 5+++ for Isabel. Anja Rubik is the next one, and when I saw this dress at first I thought, okay, so the front is unimpressive. Yeah, I mean, I get those fantastic boucheron jewels that she's wearing, really amazing. And then when I saw the back, I thought, okay, this is where your 4.5 comes from. That back of the dress is breathtaking. Kevin Costner now is wearing Brioni. He was, of course, the star of the night. He was presenting his film, which was the big hit of the night, and I really like him. He's just fascinating, and it's a 4 for him. It's an effortless 4. Sienna Miller now. I was actually hoping for more from her. This looks like a curtain, a modern curtain, but still a curtain that you could have hanging in your home. So this, from my point of view, is nothing more than a 2. Hofit Golan. This is like too much. 1 and moving on. Marina Rui Barbosa with that golden thing. This is another one of those curtains. Now this is a very old curtain, like probably not even from grandma's house, but from a 16th century house. The color, it's horrible, it's fluffy, it's a horrible curtain. It's a 1.5 from my point of view. Now Abbey Lee, it's not bad. But the thing is that it's not memorable, and she was a big star on this evening, and she could have done something more. She was a bit of a letdown for me, but it's still 3 because it's not bad. It's just a little plain, a little unimpressive. The next one up is Ella Hunt. She is wearing Fendi, and it's like, okay, I mean, no specific emotions on this one. I probably would have covered those nipples from my point of view, would have been better. Still, it's a 2.5 for me. Toni Garn here, wearing Elisab. I normally really like Elisab creations, but what is this thing? What's the thing that, like, iron copper thing on her arm? I don't really get it, and quite honestly, I don't even get the dress. It feels more like shreds of a dress to me than an actual dress. So from my point of view, this is a 1. And now we move on to Elizabeth Sulzer, who is on this list only because when I saw that, I thought, okay, if this was a gym and the point was just showing those abs, this dress would have been perfect. But here you are at Cannes, you're walking the red carpet, so that's just tacky, and it's a 1. So I hope you enjoyed this video. My personal review of week 1 of Cannes is over. Let me know what you think about it in the comments here below, and just stay with us for the end of the Cannes Film Festival. We'll have a week 2 review and also a closing night ceremony reviews. Hope to see you here for our next video, and thanks for watching. Bye!